Hello, family. Scott van Rienen here, and it's an honor and a privilege to address you this afternoon. And I've been serving in this church as on the Every Nation Helderberg Financial Advisory Board for more than 12 years now, and it's been an absolute joy and a pleasure to see how the finances in this church have been used to expand God's kingdom. I think it's important just to explain the heart and the vision behind our statements, the four main ideas of why we give within the church. And I think it's important to understand as we go through these that God called us and to be generous givers. And I think it's important to understand why generosity is such an important part of this church family as we follow Jesus together. So I want to read the statement. It will be on the boards as well. But we honor and follow the example of Abram, the father of our faith, who gave a tenth to God as an act of worship. We recognize that not just a portion, but all our income and possessions belong to the Lord, in the same way that our energy, time, talents, and passions are His. So I love that reference, and I think it's important to understand that the idea of giving our first fruits it's a biblical principle. We see here that Abraham is the father of our faith. He gave a tenth of everything. And I think it's also important to be reminded that as you use the seeds to sow into the kingdom and provide to the kingdom, then you will also be blessed. And I think it's important to be generous and also to understand how generosity impacts the expansion of the kingdom. So for me personally, I think it's something that I've tried to do on a regular basis, on a monthly basis. And yes, sometimes it's very difficult. I believe in giving the first fruits. I also think how I apply this is on an ad hoc basis, also contribute. And then furthermore, I serve in this financial advisory board. So I offer my services and my resources, and all of that is how I feel I'm contributing to the church. And I think the principles there is that it's not about the money. It's really not about the money. It's about your heart. And I think the absolute abundance that I experience is not so much in financial wealth or in material terms, but the joy and the sense of fulfillment of knowing that we're part of something bigger, and that you expanding the kingdom by doing generous. So that is my view of just being generous, and I think it's so important that we as a church keep on being generous as we follow Jesus together. Thank you.